Hello, welcome to GOT, Good Old Tech. I'm Mark. If you're one of those people that uses your smartphone as a content consumption device, then this is the video for you. We're going to talk about streaming and the best way to view your content on the different devices. We're talking about smartphones, we're talking about folds. So smartphones that are consumption devices, the best known are the foldables, as you can see here. You got the Z Fold 4 and then the Surface Duo. These are great foldables, great consumption devices. Let's freeze this for a second and I'll talk to you about this. When you look at the screens, both the same aspect ratio of 16:9, but you can see you've got a lot more to look at with the Surface Duo. Now you can spread the screens out and then you have a lot more to view on the Z Fold, except it's still small. You spread it out, it just increases a little bit on the Surface Duo, but you can still see a little more, but you can see there's a lot more viewing on the Z Fold when you look at it. Now the best thing about foldables is you get to open them up. And when you open them up, you've got quite a bit more screen. But as you can see here, they're both still set at the 6:9 aspect ratio, but you can see on the Surface Duo, you have a lot more to see. Yeah, there's that line down the middle, and you can't really see the crease in the video here on the Z Fold, but it's there. And when we compare the two pictures, you can see there's not a whole lot of difference. Now, if you're going to pinch and zoom on the open screen, the Surface Duo wins hands down. If you look at this, you just kind of lose so much on the Z Fold. But you know, who's going to view it this way on the Z Fold, the full screen? That's just silly. You're seeing the same thing basically on both. All you had to do is turn the screen and then you get the true 16:9 aspect ratio. And as you can see, pretty much see the same thing on both devices. Now, what's really nice about this is also going to be the same for the Pixel Fold as the Z Fold. They're the same size. They're both 6.7 inches, where the Surface Duo is 8.2. So you get a much larger screen here. Now you can, if you want to, expand the screen on these other devices. And when you do that, you get more to view. But if you look at the two, you still get more in the Surface Duo screen than you do in the Z Fold. Because you have a 7.6 now screen versus an 8.2. Now, just for comparison, now if you want, you can shrink down the screen on the Surface Duo back to a 6.9, and you got an 8-inch screen still versus a 7.6. So the Surface Duo, in my opinion, still wins. Now look at this comparison. You can see where the cropping happens in what you can lose when you crop, when you try to zoom. As you can see here, if you are pinched, you get a lot cut off on the Surface Duo. You know what? Looking at these videos, it's all going to be personal preference. But I'm telling you, just from my own view and having both of these phones, I have the Z Fold and I have the Surface Duo. For me, it's much more pleasing to watch the Surface Duo. I believe the best view is on the Surface Duo. You have a full glass screen, so it's much clearer than this plastic stuff that you get. They call it glass, but it's plastic that you're going to get on the Z Fold and also on the Pixel Fold. On the Surface Duo, it's pure glass, so it's much cleaner, much clearer, much lighter weight. I just enjoy it a little bit more. Now, it's going to all be personal preference at this point. Now, I think between the Pixel Fold and the Z Fold, when the Pixel Fold is closed, you're going to get a much better screen like you do on the Surface Duo to view things. So that's something to consider. That's going to wrap things up for this video. If you enjoyed this or you got something out of it, please leave a comment down below. Please like this video and let me know. Are you looking at getting a Pixel or a Z Fold, or have you considered that Surface Duo? They're still available and at a great price. If you haven't picked up a Surface Duo or any kind of fold, you've got to try it. Thank you for staying with me, and God bless.